Hello everyone, welcome to a new series called KSP Exodus, in which I'm going to explore a new star system and colonize a new one as well. We're going to start a new save. I'm not cutting any of this, so you can see I'm not bamboozling you here. No cheats, no anything, normal difficulty. I can't type. I have a lot of mods, it's gonna take a long time, so difficulty options, I'm not going to make them too hard. Now let's start. So yes, this always takes a few seconds or minutes. And if you want to check out the mod pack yourself, I will have it linked in the description. Probably Google Drive or Mediafire, I haven't decided yet. Now, the very first thing is just get a command pod so you can steer your spacecraft. Like this. An engine and fuel, but this one already has fuel, solid fuel in this case. Now, where is it? Here. Parachutes. And some science. Now this little window you see here, for anyone who wants to know, the important things here are TWR, thrust to weight ratio, and delta V. In order to get into orbit at our planet, we'll need about 4,000 meters per second of delta V, so this thing will only get us about like 20% into orbit, but our TWR is ridiculously high, so this thing will catapult us up into the sky at massive speed. Now, I'm just going to bring along this thing for Kerbal Engineer. Now for crew, in our case, we just want to bring along a scientist so we can get maximum science rewards. And I think that's it. No, I don't have any decouplers yet, so I'll just leave it at that. I'll call this one Pegasus 1. And check staging. Oh, that's not right. So, with this current staging, we would deploy our engine and our parachute at the same time. So, we would accelerate and slow down, and it would be completely useless. So, you put the engine first and then the parachute. Now let's launch. Okay, let's set this to vessel and maybe surface. Yes, wonderful. I'm just going to take a bit of science here. Crew pods. You call it the cruise, yeah. Okay. Observe mystery goo. The goo doesn't seem to be doing much right now. Okay. Now let's have our scientist go on an EVA and have him take an EVA report. A spacesuit was not necessary. No, it wasn't. Okay. Wait, no. We need to collect our data, and then we restore our unit, and also we take the data from our command card and we jump in. Wonderful. Now? Oh, we don't have any SAS, stability assistant, so I guess we just do it without it. Thrust to full and launch. Oh, we're not stable at all. But that's fine, it's all good. Take our crew port, mystery go. Wonderful. Now we just wait for our craft to slow down. And now we can deploy our parachute. Can we make a cheap... Oh no, we can't. Can't do an EVA report, sadly. And we are landed. Oh, no, not quite yet. Gonna roll down the hill. No. Oh, something exploded. It was just the engine. We don't care about the engine. Right? We don't need it anymore. It doesn't have any. Are you okay? Yes, it's all good. It's all good. Now, go on an EVA. Collect the data. We store it. Now we store our experience. We do another crew report. Have I done EVA report? No. Observe mystery goo. Take data. And wonderful. Now we've got quite a bit of science, and now we can research some stuff. Wonderful, 31 science, that's a lot at the start at least. 100,000 funds, beautiful. 1 XP gained, woo. Now, research, what do we want to research? First of all, basic rocketry, of course. It's the first thing we need. After that, yeah, I think general rocketry. And then engineering 101. So we can have antennas and stuff. Now, we just stay with our basic plot here. And for fuel tanks we now have this thing. How much thrust does it give? Oh, a lot. Just put on the coupler, put on some more fuel tanks. Since when does this one have different variants? I don't even know them. Put on. Is this enough? Yeah, it'll be fine. Four fins. Oh, I forgot something. Decoupler here. Do we have heat shields? No, we don't. Oh, the staging's messed up. Right. Now this should get us a fair bit higher. We don't have aerodynamics. Now this thing will almost get us up into orbit, so great. We can take a lot of science. But we can't store our science yet, sadly. Ah, forgot the thermometer. Let's just put it here. And this thing is going to be not the Pegasus 1, but this Pegasus... I'm gonna do Roman lettering now. Pegasus II. This isn't particularly aerodynamic, but it should do. Actually, this thing might be able to get us fully into orbit. Maybe. Contract? Where is it? Contracts, missions, that's what I thought of. Of course, we're gonna use our parachute, obviously. And... what's the next thing? Escape the atmosphere. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna leave it at that. As you can see, I made a few changes. I only have 2 boosters now instead of 4, because this thing just wouldn't be able to fit on this tiny launch pad with 4 boosters. Oh wait, shit. Maybe this would work? Maybe. That's not good at all. Not good, not good, not good. Now you can see I took our pilot instead of our scientist, and also we can engage SAS. And also I only have 2 boosters instead of 4 because it wouldn't fit on the launch pad with 4 boosters. And you don't see it right now, but you're gonna see it later. I changed the engine up to a swivel, which means I have a bit more control over the spacecraft. Wonderful. Launch. Is our electric charge okay? Yes, it's all good. Oh, we're way above our intended height already, which is great. Now let's accelerate time a little until we get out of the atmosphere. And we are now in space, officially. Whoa, you can see the space center down there. We observe our mystery goo. We log our temperature. We do a crew report. And we don't do an EVA report because we can't do it right now. And now, let's see if our craft survives re-entry. It should, because there's nothing really fragile except maybe our science experiments. And just expend the last bit of fuel we have. Oh, we're suffering really high G-forces, but our brave pilot is going to do it. It's going to be okay. Let's just decouple and deploy our parachute. Wonderful. And parachute deployed. That wasn't our capsule, that was the booster we left off. And splash! Now we can do our EVA report. Like that. And we recover the vessel. We have a whole lot of science and a whole lot of money. Great. Now let's just research the next technology. Ooh, it's tempting, it's tempting. Do I want to research this or this first? I'm going to need both, but I think we want advanced rocketry. I think this is enough for today's video, and see you next time on our next episode on KSP Exodus.